Like during the meeting? Yeah, I'll talk about it. Do what?
Turn your microphones on by pushing on the bottom.
That's on.
Yeah. Was it supposed to be? I turned it on.
Yes.
I know. Very good. Okay, I call this meeting to order at 12:27 p.m. Thursday, January 9th. Director of Finance. Here. Director of Outreach.
Present.
Director of Internal Affairs. Here. Director of Student Technology.
Here.
Director of Legislative Affairs.
Present.
Everyone's here. Yes.
President.
No. Yeah, everyone's here. Okay. Agenda has been sent out. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
I would like to amend the agenda. I want to talk about promo items and maybe some upcoming events that we can collab on.
Is that a motion?
I motion to talk about that stuff. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll second that, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, motion by Mariah, seconded by Ben. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, amendment passes. Cool. Is there a motion to approve the amended agenda?
I motion to approve the amended
I second.
agenda.
Okay. Motion by Ben, seconded by Mariah. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Agenda approved. Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
I motion to approve the minutes.
Is there a second?
I second.
Okay. Motion by Mariah, seconded by Nora. All those in favor?
Aye.
Minutes approved. I don't have access to the open public forum speech, so yeah. Holly sent it to me, but I don't have access.
Oh no, you need permission.
Open public forum starts. No one is here. Okay. Next. No unfinished business. New business. I don't have the speech for it either, but we are in executive session, so all members of the public need to leave. I am.
Wait, we're gonna go back.
What?
Go again. Speak again.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Just make sure the microphone's working.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. We have now left executive session. Is there a motion? Yeah.
I motion to recommend Heiko Grant to the Senate for the grad senator position. I second.
Yep. Motion by Nora, seconded by Mariah. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. So Heiko Grant has been recommended for the graduate senator position to the Senate. Yay. Okay. Is there any other motions?
I would like to motion to appoint Melissa Barbosa for the election administration chair position.
I second.
Motion by Nora, seconded by Ben. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. So Melissa Barbosa is recommended for the appointed for the EAC position.
Yay.
Yay!
Did it.
Next, the tentative 2025-2026 elections calendar. Anything? Advisors?
Connor's gonna talk. We're gonna talk about the.
Are you talking about the calendar?
Wonderful. Can you get it pulled up? Like it was emailed.
Can you please pull up the schedule? Schedule.
Like this, just do this one?
Yes, thank you, Moira. Yay. Okay, so here today to present the tentative elections calendar schedule for ASUWT elections 2025, year we're in, for next year's administration. This document has to be approved by the directors as well as the Senate in a two-tiered vote system. So I'm showing it to you all today to get feedback, to answer any questions you might have. The important thing to note is that all of the information on the schedule will be provided to anyone interested in running for office who qualifies based on our criteria for the positions. The dates for deadlines, times of things are as structured as they can be, barring any extenuating circumstances. So there is a part of the schedule. Oh, hold on. That does say that notice calendar is subject to change due to any extenuating circumstances, but our efforts with the elections administrative chair is to make sure that this document, all these dates and times stay the same so that people who are running know what they're expected to do. Anything on this calendar is an expectation of anyone running, unless it's a deadline, which is a requirement. Events that are planned during the elections process are not required for candidates to attend, but they obviously help to enhance the ability for that candidate to connect more with the community they're hoping to serve. So I'm going to go through as quickly as I can. If you have questions as I'm talking about something, feel free to raise your hand and let me know. And then we can discuss if you need any other clarifications. So this process is a little different for those who saw the packet last year. Many of you did because you read, but we're hoping to start earlier in order to have the elections process for the next administration wrapped up way earlier than this year's administration, which was right to the end of May and left very little room for transitioning and helping to exchange information across administrations. So the calendar or the candidate election packets and ballot measure packets will be released or would be released on ASUWT's website at 8 a.m. on Monday the 3rd, when we're all at Huskies on the Hill and can start talking to some people who really want to run. That will just mean that if they're open, people can start working on their personal statements, considering if they want to run, asking questions to the elections administrative chair or myself and Buddy. But they will not. We will not be accepting any or allowing for the form to be submitted until the 17th of February, giving people time so they don't like snap judgment, like, yeah, I'm going to do it, and then put their thing in and then think, well, I want to actually apply for something different. Once you submit your application, you can't revoke it and then submit again for the same election. So I really want people to think about which position, what they want to do before making an error that could cost them the ability to run in the election for this year. We will accept candidate filing forms all the way through March 7th, which is a Friday. And then the next week, we'll have 2 mandatory candidate meetings. That is technically the week before finals, but in order, the process would be interrupted by spring break. So in order to have all the candidates knowledgeable and understanding of what their requirements are, I want to try and get that done before they leave for spring break. You'll see spring breaks noted on here. That will happen no matter what, no extenuating circumstances there. But when students get back, there will be a reminder email on the 31st, reminding them of what they learned at their candidate meetings. Campaigning would start on the 2nd of April, meaning that once students come back from spring break, it's not automatically campaign zone. You have to wait 2 days to start everything, which I think allows for more preparation time for any candidates who are running, and also so they can enjoy some of their spring break. One of the first events we'd host would be the candidate tabling event, which offers an opportunity for all candidates to meet with constituents. It would be in William Phillip Hall, most likely with the windows open so people can come in like last year. And then the other event to follow the next week would be the presidential debate, which would be from 12:30 to 1:30, with 1:30 to 2 o'clock being just time for the presidential candidates to chat with their constituents. There would be a deadline to withdraw from the elections on Friday, April 18th at 5 p.m. It's also the time when endorsements are due by any students, departments, those in order to be put into our candidate packet, which will be produced when voting opens. Voting would open through DubNet. Everyone would get their ballot through DubNet on April 21st at 8 a.m. And then we would have Rock the Vote April 23rd from 11:30 to 2:30. Plans still in development, and a lot of ideas around what's happening is in development, because I want to make sure the elections administrative chair gets such opportunity to help plan those and execute those as they see. And then voting would close on April 25th at 5 p.m. The forms would go no more, and they would be done. Up until voting closes, are there any questions, concerns, comments? A difference from last year's calendar is what's missing, quote unquote, is the candidate forum week we did last year. The presidents had a debate last year, but we also had the other directors had the opportunity to have some way of addressing concerns from the community. I'm taking those as we tried, we worked, they didn't really work. I appreciate that people got the opportunity to share, but with the EAC now filled, I want to potentially expand an idea of having more of a talk show feel, where we would invite the candidates to talk, to get recorded answering questions, and then share that over social media, share that on our website. Because then at least people can find the resource if they can't attend the event. That's an idea that I hope to share with the EAC, and Buddy and I will work with them to plan some other things that would help directors feel that they can connect more with their community members and have some like prearranged campaigning events rather than just campaigning themselves. So that's why it's missing from here. I didn't want to put on the calendar and then make it a requirement that we do, because I want to see what innovative thoughts the EAC has. Any questions? Okay. Next, after voting closes, obviously we vote for a result. Monday, April 28th at 5 p.m. is when all campaign materials are done. and taken down. So all candidates would be responsible for taking down all their flyers, things like that. And there are fines if people don't do that. And then expense declaration forms are due. So any funding that students may have received for their campaign or used for their campaign is due, so that we can know how much was spent. Election code complaint determinations are due as well. If there are any election code violations that are reported to election administrative chair, then we will review those. And then we need to make determinations by then. And then last thing on the 28th is we're going to verify the voters' voting results and announce our new administration with an email to the chancellor announcing who they are along with her cabinet, to the members themselves, letting them know they won, and then a final email to the campus all around that 5 o'clock time. Voter verification is done with the EAC, but also two nonpartisan student representatives in the room while Buddy and I download all the information, verify that what it is, and the students keep us honest. And then the last two items are Wednesday, May 7th. All appeals to election code complaints are due for further review. The appeals would go the code complaints determinations go to the EAC. They use the code of conduct to see what's good and to make their determination. If anyone wants to appeal, it goes to Buddy and myself, and we work out that with the students. And then Wednesday, May 7th is also when writing candidate filing deadlines are. So students who are written into any position have until the 7th to tell us if they're interested in taking the job and accepting. If they do, great, they'll be added to the administration. If they don't, those positions will remain vacant and will become the job of the next administration to fill. So earlier we would have, if this is the calendar we go with, we would have a newly elected administration for next year by May 7th. Which is great. And it would be working with the administration's plural to transfer information, transition as you will. That doesn't mean that the old administration is now done with their jobs. There's multiple weeks left of the quarter, but it allows for the advisors to start talking with the new administration, see how much they're able and willing to do, even though their stipends will not start until June 13th, because that's when the budgets roll over. Okay, any questions about the elections calendar or what elections may look like in this quarter? Great, thank you. I will be going to Senate tomorrow to also present to them on this as well, as you both need to approve it. Thanks.
Every time. Is there a motion? No? It was just discussion?
Oh, I thought we had
Wait, do we?
Anyone can motion.
That's true. That's very true.
You can also motion to table the vote. You can motion to move on. It's up to you.
I motion to approve what Connor just talked about.
Is there a second?
I second.
Motion by Mariah, seconded by Ben. All those in favor?
Aye.
2025-2026 elections calendar approved. Now it's on to Senate. Director updates.
Oh, I have.
Oh, yes. Sorry. My bad.
No, you're fine. We have a big budget for promo items. I would like to do something with that money if we can, especially for next year's administration. We do have a few things coming up, but I don't think that's really going to put a huge dent in what we have available. So I wanted to see if you guys had any suggestions, ideas for promo items or events that could go with the promo items, stuff like that.
You know, it would put a huge dent in the money you have. Clothing, cute clothing that people want to wear, and taking the time to design it. You know,
True.
And embroidered logos stuff is an idea.
Yeah, honestly, that would be so cute.
Sustainable.
Crop
things.
tops.
Can we talk about the sustainable part of that?
I know, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea
That people
though.
like would use and wear for a long period of time.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, cool.
I want to talk to you more about what's considered cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There probably is a definition in the dictionary, but if you want to ask for my definition, we could talk at a different point. I can pick my brain. and
Yes.
I'll
yes.
give you.
You and Moira will be invited to talk about what's cute. Okay.
Okay.
Anybody else have ideas? I was also thinking we could do something either this quarter or plan for it next quarter where it's like we collaborate. I haven't talked to them yet, but the safety team on campus, like the safety officers or whatever that we have, the security guards.
Yeah.
And basically put together safety kits and maybe have some kind of event where they talk about like how to safely get around an urban campus, and maybe we hand out those kits and it could be kind of tied into wellness things.
Are you planning on doing a sort of wellness week?
Wellness week. Caricature artist.
I'm not too sure yet.
If we did a
face
wellness
painting?
week, I would give you sorry.
I think it's
I would talk to you and let you know how last
so
year
many
went.
ideas that
And-
didn't happen because they cost too much money.
oh my gosh, I hear both of them. Yeah, well, maybe not a whole week, but we might be able to do like a couple of wellness days, where that are really big and maybe like a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But only if I have help from you guys.
I can help.
Thank you, Moira.
I love projects.
You can. Do you want to take this on? as a
Can I
project?
do wellness week?
You can.
Yes.
Okay. Multiple
I will
people
help,
are going
but-
to do wellness week.
But really, I want you to ask Senate also. I unfortunately can't make Fridays because I'll be at my internship. But if you could ask them maybe if they have ideas for their particular schools, like if they want to do an event at their school, for their school.
Do you want to send an email to Emmanuel, or just send it as a whole, or?
Yeah,
can we
I
talk about it on your
can.
behalf. Like, do you want me to present it at Senate? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like at the
Okay.
meeting tomorrow, maybe just like ask for ideas and then they can shoot me an email. But
I won't be at Senate for the next 2 weeks.
I'm going
Moira? Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, you guys will be there. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, just ideas. I just want them to be included because I feel like I'm never at their meetings, but I want them to know that they're a part of this.
They want to be in the know too.
So, yeah, does anybody else have ideas as far as like maybe what we could put in the safety kits? We can't have brass knuckles, unfortunately. No pepper spray.
Brass knuckles are illegal, period.
None of
can
those
do
knives that
whistles.
like pop out. Yeah.
Switchblades
Whistles.
are also illegal.
Mariah, whistles. Whistles.
Whistles would be a
Like
good one. Like one of those.
ASUWT whistle. Like,
Yeah, and it like
yeah, that beeps.
we could do that.
Like, help, I'm being attacked.
There's also like a cool
That's
flashlight
yours?
thing that it has tools attached to it.
Yeah, I like that.
That would be kind of useful.
But we have to put our brand it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like the reflective sticker
Brand.
idea.
Branding.
Yeah, of course.
Branding.
100%.
What else is safety and wellness?
Tasers.
Yeah, because that's allowed. Yes.
Was taser.
I mean, this could also.
Oh my
be-
god, my mom would love one of those, like a headlamp.
I know where my mom does bucket calling bird thingy when you pull it
Yeah.
out, it
That's
makes
what.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, sorry, I'm not even
No. No, that's a good idea.
It's good.
Yeah, anything that has to do with safety wellness, like things that maybe people could just carry in their bag, and if they're out in the dark or feel unsafe, then maybe that might make them feel better.
Anything keychain.
Water
Yeah.
bottle.
Water bottle, maybe. I don't know. Maybe like a small.
Everybody and
thing.
their mother has water bottles.
We have so many. We give out so many water bottles.
Maybe some kind of like first aid items. Just
Yeah, I was thinking like a first aid.
Like a
What
first
if we
aid.
got ASUWT branded Band-Aids?
Oh my god.
I like the case. I want
Case? I don't get
like
Oh,
like
we
Oh,
could
just
do
make
that.
like
First
first
aid
aid
kit?
Band-Aids, but with Hendrix.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be fun. Susan? Oh.
Say it into the mic, Susan.
I already said it. It doesn't need to be said again.
Slowly just, okay.
All right.
Cool. Well, if this can be tabled for another time, but just have it in the back of your mind and maybe send me a quick message if you have any ideas that come to mind, especially events, because events are hard. So let me know.
Oh, never mind. I'll be quiet.
No.
In your director update, will you talk about when the forum is going to be?
What?
The forum in your
Forum.
director update?
Yeah.
brain
So
jumped there.
student forum. I kind of forgot what date.
I have it.
Thank you. I think it was.
It's February 23rd? Question mark? During the lunch hour? Hold up, I got it.
Are you sure?
Nope. February 26th,
Okay, so yeah,
because 23rd is a Sunday. So, February 26th we have it from 12:30 to 1:30. So during the lunch hour.
that works for me. Does that work for everyone?
sure
'Cause
does. Wait, what day is it?
Wednesday.
Oh.
February 26th,
May
Husky
not.
Hour.
She'll make it work.
Will you?
It's lunch. It's during lunch hour.
Yeah, I'll take an hour off.
Yeah,
work.
just take a lunch.
Okay.
Susan,
Mm-hmm.
February 26th.
Are you available that day?
Winter forum.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
We're all gonna be
February
there.
Okay, we're all gonna be there.
Yay!
Susan?
You have now
February
committed
26th
your time.
from
Right here.
12:30 to 1:30.
That is a Wednesday.
As long as
12:30 to
there's
1:30?
No
Husky hour.
much things that I need.
There won't
Put
be.
it on your
Well,
calendar.
There won't be because
there might be.
because
I will be
you
providing
committed
lunch.
your time to this before
Woo.
any legislative.
My job is legislative.
This is your job.
That's okay.
I need to be-
Then you'll probably just give updates first. Then, if you have any, it can just be quick updates, like anything that you've done with the committees and stuff. Anything you want to talk about.
Point of order. Can we redirect the meeting back to?
Goodness. Did you guys know that Nora is a director and I'm supportive?
This is a live
Can we
stream.
finish this?
Okay,
meeting?
well, we're gonna do director
Sorry.
updates.
Question mark. Okay, yes. So student forum, I'm going to be making a presentation. Please add your stuff. At least have it done a week before it happens, not the day of. I will be sending it out no later than February 5th.
Okay.
So that gives you at
No
least 3
excuses.
weeks. Yes. But probably sooner. Okay. Yeah.
Alicia, do you have updates?
No. Wait, actually, yes. What's it called? Please continue filling out your hourly tracking. Thank you for all those who have done it. I'm working on annual allocations as we speak. You will also be getting email from me regarding the annual allocation, so keep your emails.
How did special allocations go?
Oh, it went well. We got fully approved. Yes. I just
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, yes. Which means that Mariah will not be compensated for her work, and we have got our minimum wage increase. Sweet.
Anything else? I thought there was something else that
No, it was just minimum wage increase. It was all hours. It was nothing else because we got money everywhere else.
Amazing.
Do you have any updates? Nora, updates.
Oh. Well, we now have the EIC and grad senator positions filled. We did stuff in today's meeting, so that's good. And hopefully they will be filled by, next week. And then we're also still hiring for food equity and basic needs task force, one more person, but we do have candidates in the pool that I will be reviewing ASAP. So those are the main ones, main updates.
Ben, updates?
Legislative session begins next Monday. Holly and I are working on putting together draft emails and stuff to notify students when bills are up in committee hearings that we care about. Huskies on the Hill will be February 3rd. So please mark that on your calendars as well as register on DubNet. It will take you to another link. It's not broken. That registration link is what all 3 campuses are using to keep track of students that are registered so that we can schedule meetings with legislators. Currently across the 3 campuses, we have 116 students already registered. Yeah. And then we are also currently planning a sort of reception slash rally type thing the Friday before Huskies on the Hill. So that'll be January 31st in the evening, I believe 6 to 8. A lot of this is still tentative. And basically there will be food provided and stuff. And it's just to try and get people hyped up and just kind of more interested in Huskies on the Hill on Monday and talk about some of our main priorities and keep students informed.
Is that the main extent of the informational prep you're going to be giving
No,
students, or
no.
what else are you doing?
So there will be an actual training. I still need to talk to the other Dolas and Nancy from WSA about what that is specifically going to entail, but there will be a lobby training before Huskies on the Hill as well.
Yay. Very good.
And I think that's it right now for me.
Okay, so over the break, we expanded printing access on campus while reducing a proposal budget by 50 to 60%. That being said, there is now free printing tied into the pre-existing paper cut resources hosted by the campus IT department, available in the first gen office for students. STFC is reopening voting member search for 1 more member. I am currently reviewing applications for an assistant position as well. And our meetings for STFC will be on Fridays, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. in Joy 201, I believe. Our official meetings will begin next week. This week we'll be having an unofficial meeting for our voting members, and annuals are still open. There will be 3 more reminder emails sent out on UWT line before it closes.
Yay. Advisor updates.
I don't have a lot other than welcome back to winter quarter. Yay. Just be mindful of the number of tasks that need to be completed, especially for Huskies on the Hill, STFC, SAFC. So while you're all doing your director duties, make sure that you're responding to your other directors and catching them up and keeping them informed, as well as helping where you can. We're pretty much in Ben's world, putting our heads down and running towards Huskies on the Hill to get that done.
Oh, yeah.
And then obviously to get more people to sign up, we have involvement there next week on the 13th and 14th from 11 to 2. So make sure that you're able to turn out there and help get people signed up. Something that seems too distant, but we're already going to advertise for it. We are moving up the time for Oscars this year for taking nominations. Nominations will actually open on the 17th of February, so it's a little earlier. So we'll be doing a lot more advertising and marketing to get more nominations, more people involved, get people to know what the Oscars are, because some people don't. The Oscars here, not the Oscars that are in, for the awards. So we're very excited about that. We're already talking to sponsors for awards at the event and planning the event as well. It's on May 2nd, a Friday from doors open at 5:30 and it ends around 7. Hopefully we will have power this year, knocking out my head. We'll be reaching out to different groups for support, but mostly tell people to nominate each other, nominate yourselves, nominate your organizations. It's an opportunity to celebrate the achievements we've done. And because it's so early or in the spring quarter, we're kind of launching it as a kickoff to celebration season. So you'll see a lot of hooding ceremonies, a lot of award ceremonies following, and all throughout May, a lot of last programs. So we're trying to celebrate the year as a successful year at UW Tacoma. So That's all I got today.
Yay. Chair updates. To reiterate, sign up for involvement fair table, and sign up for Huskies on the Hill. Yeah. Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I motion to adjourn the meeting.
Is there a second?
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion adjourned at 1:04 p.m.
I don't think anyone in the
Go
public
team.
actually heard that second. Oh my God.
You want to say that?
What's up with
louder?
you?
Yeah.
You.
Tired.